Most people think rich people have a different life, but the real difference begins with how they think about money. Long before wealth appears in their bank accounts, it appears in their decisions. Money is not just currency to them. It is a tool, a language, and a long-term strategy. Average earners often see money as something to spend, protect, or stretch until the next payday. Wealthy thinkers see money as something to deploy, multiply, and position for the future. That single shift in perspective changes almost every financial decision they make. Rich people do not first ask, "What can this buy me today?" They ask, "What can this build for me tomorrow?" This question turns spending into evaluation. It slows impulse and increases intention. A purchase is no longer just about enjoyment. It must compete with investment, opportunity, and future security. Another way wealthy thinkers differ is how they see income. Many people treat income as the finish line. Once money arrives, the goal becomes managing it until the next payment. But rich thinkers treat income as the starting point. They immediately ask how that income can produce more income. This is why they focus heavily on assets. Assets are not just luxury houses or impressive cars. Assets are anything that can grow, generate cash, or reduce future effort. Investments, businesses, skills, and ownership all fall into this category. The wealthy ask repeatedly, "Does this choice increase my future options?" They also think differently about risk. Most people fear losing money, so they avoid decisions that feel uncertain. Wealthy thinkers fear being stuck, so they avoid decisions that guarantee stagnation. This does not mean reckless behavior. It means calculated risk. They study, prepare, and then move when opportunity appears. Time is another major difference. Average earners trade time directly for money. Wealthy thinkers constantly ask how money can buy back their time. They invest in systems, tools, partnerships, and knowledge that reduce how many hours they must personally work. To them, freedom is not only about income, but control. Rich thinkers also understand the power of patience. Many people want quick financial results. They try saving briefly, investing briefly, or budgeting briefly, then quit when progress feels slow. Wealthy individuals expect progress to be gradual. They trust consistency more than intensity. Small disciplined actions, repeated for years, create massive outcomes. Another powerful mindset shift is how they view lifestyle. Many people increase spending as soon as income rises. Wealthy thinkers often delay that upgrade. They strengthen savings, investments, or business capacity first. Comfort can wait. Security cannot. This habit quietly separates those who look rich from those who become rich. They also guard their financial attention. Instead of reacting to every trend, they filter decisions through long-term goals. They ask whether something moves them forward, teaches them something, or strengthens their position. If it does not, they let it pass. Focus protects their resources from distraction. Perhaps the biggest difference is that wealthy thinkers believe money is something you design, not something that just happens to you. They create systems for saving, systems for investing, and systems for tracking progress. Because of this, their financial life becomes intentional instead of accidental. The encouraging truth is that this way of thinking is learnable. You do not need millions to begin thinking strategically. You start by asking better questions. What is this money meant to build? How can it grow? What future pressure can it remove? Better questions create better financial behavior. Imagine approaching your next payday with this mindset. Instead of asking what you can finally afford, you ask what this income can strengthen. Maybe it funds savings. Maybe it reduces debt. Maybe it buys knowledge or starts an investment. The amount matters less than the direction. Over time, this shift rewires how you see every financial choice. Spending becomes more conscious. Saving becomes more consistent. Opportunities become easier to recognize because you are looking for growth, not just comfort. Slowly, your money begins to reflect intention instead of impulse. This is how financial transformation truly begins. Not with a sudden windfall, but with a different mental framework. When you think like the wealthy, you start making decisions that invite wealth into your life. Direction replaces confusion. Strategy replaces reaction. And progress becomes visible month after month. If this perspective challenged how you see money, and you want more practical lessons on building wealth, improving financial habits, and thinking strategically about your future, subscribe to this channel and follow for more. Each video is designed to help you earn with intention, spend with clarity, and grow with confidence. Because once your thinking changes, your financial story can change with it. Start today by watching how you think before you watch what you spend. Ask yourself what your money is teaching you about your priorities. Then give it a clearer job, a stronger purpose, and a longer future. Small shifts in mindset lead to powerful shifts in results, and those results can begin sooner than you think. Keep learning, keep questioning, and keep directing your money instead of letting it drift. The habits you build now shape the freedom you experience later. Stay consistent, stay aware, and let every decision move you one step closer to a life of choice rather than survival. That is how wealthy thinking grows stronger every single day, decision by decision, step by step.